Hey everybody, we're live at the Paste Studios with Morgan James. Morgan, welcome back. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Yeah, of course. Great to see you again. And joining you on guitar is Doug Womble today.
Yes, indeed.
And Soundcheck has sounded great, and we're really looking forward to sharing what you guys do with the entire internet right now. So can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to do first?
Yes, of course. So we are celebrating the 50th anniversary of the White Album, and we have covered the entire album. And to celebrate that, we wanted to do a few songs and wanted to start off with one of my favorites, which is Dear Prudence.
All right.
Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, open up your eyes. Dear Prudence, greet the sunny skies. The wind is low, the birds will sing that you are part of everything, dear Prudence. Won't you open up your eyes? Look around, 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 around. Look around, 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 around. Look around. Dear Prudence, won't you see you smile? Dear Prudence, like a little child. The clouds will be a daisy chain, so let me see you smile again, dear Prudence. Won't you let me see you smile? Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. That sounds great.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, I mean, these songs are so beloved by so many people. I mean, this is, half the world. The Beatles is their favorite band, as they should be. What was it that made Right Now seem like the right time to put out the entire White Album in your interpretation of it?
Well, doing full album covers has become a little bit of a theme for me. I did the entire Black Messiah by D'Angelo 1 month after it was released. I did Joni Mitchell Blue to celebrate the 45th anniversary. I did All of Grace by Jeff Buckley. I did all of Continuum by John Mayer. And, we love to try these really challenging creative projects when we're in between albums. And we thought about the fact that on November 22nd is the 50th anniversary of this album. So, and we're heading to Europe. We're going to be in Liverpool. We thought there's no better time, to celebrate this album. And, I really honestly only knew the hits, if I'm honest, So diving deep into some of these deeper cuts has been so amazing, and getting to know how many amazing songs are on this album.
Is there such a thing as a favorite? I mean, is that a dumb question? That's asking like, pick a favorite child. Like, what do you have a favorite?
Yeah, my new favorite is Julia, which I barely knew before, and Long, I think, is my new favorite. Recently watched the George Harrison documentary, the Long, like the big 2-part, and kind of it felt very tenderhearted toward him and his spiritual journey, and it just getting to know the different songs on the album was so amazing.
That dude inspires tenderheartedness. You can't feel any other way about that person other than and Danny too. It's like that whole family is just, there's something magic about every one of those people.
Yeah, agreed.
So thank you for coming here and doing this. Can you tell us what you're gonna do next?
Yeah, of course. So which one should we do next?
Let's do the John Lennon Yoko vibe, little blues.
Okay, we're gonna do a little blues. This is he said we're gonna do a John and Yoko vibe. I don't know what that means for me, but
did this start at the beginning of the day? Were you gonna do this on 12-string, or is this just
It's here, so.
Oh, he just picked up that guitar.
Yeah, we were talking about Stevie Ray, and I was like, well, why not bang out on a 12-string?
Don't let Doug into a room full of guitars. It's a kid in a candy store.
Or you in a room full of shoes.
Hey, or dogs for that matter. All right, great.
Great.
Why don't we do it in the road? 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 No one will be watching us. Why don't we do it in the road?
Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Oh, you know that no one will be watching us, Lord. Why don't we do it in the road?
What don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Baby, why don't we do it in the road? Oh, no one will be watching us. Why don't we do it in the
Thank you.
Wow. I heard a little bit of the Stevie Ray creeping in there, and
Yeah,
my
we
God,
were
that
talking about
sounds
Stevie
so
Ray
good.
sound check.
Yeah, that's for everyone who's watching right now. In case you didn't know, just over there's a Stevie Ray Vaughan tape from 1984, and we're surrounded by very, very friendly ghosts in this room.
Oh my
There
gosh,
are,
I love this room.
Yeah, and we love having you here. I mean, this is why it's cool, because you guys are doing this.
Yes.
You're adding to this archive. So all this stuff that we've digitized that's up on the
Really?
site, you guys are adding to it by 3 songs.
It says the word Woodstock right here. I mean, it's yeah. There's some crazy names in here.
So there's so much that you're doing in association with the White Album. Can we talk about the art project? So you've got
Yes.
this live illustration artwork by Noel Carey that eventually it's going to make its way to your YouTube, but right now it's can you talk a little bit about this project? 'Cause I got to see like a couple minutes of it, and it is outstanding.
Oh my gosh,
can
thank
say
you.
It better than I can.
Well, we wanted to do a full video of the whole album. And it's, the White Album is 30 songs. So it's a huge undertaking. And about a year ago, I had an idea of, wouldn't it be interesting to see someone make an art project live? And my director, who shoots all my videos, said, I have the perfect person. And he suggested his friend, Noel Carey, incredible artist, musician, actor. And I reached
huge fan of the White Album.
Huge fan of the Beatles and the White Album, thank goodness. The only reason this whole thing worked. And I said, do you think this could work? I don't know. Maybe we could get a projector going, and maybe we could do a few cameras. And we didn't even know how to do it. And truthfully, up until the day we shot, we were still kind of figuring out some of the technological aspects. But basically, we got together, and he live illustrated the entire album. They're pretty much all one takes, his artwork. And we have a camera on him, so you see him drawing. You have a camera on me singing. You have a camera on the actual artwork, and then on the whole scene. And then my editor Kristen only had about 3 weeks to edit all 4 cameras, 30 songs, and what she did was really creative and beautiful. And some people will think that it's a really neat journey all the way through. Some people will skip around and find their favorites, but I think it's something that I've never seen before. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, and so am I, and I'm stoked that you put that piece of art out into the world. You guys screened it last night at City Winery here in New York, and it'll be, I'm sure the details as they develop will be up on your site.
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Yeah, MorganJamesOnline.com for all the details.
And Morgan James Online is my YouTube channel as well, and so yeah, I'm really excited for people to see it.
Yeah, as am I. Really, it's great. Everyone who's watching right now, there's a good audience. There's a bunch of people here watching right now. And please, please, please stay tuned for details on the project, 'cause it's outstanding. So can you tell, are you going to do a third song today? Can you tell us
of course.
What you're doing next?
So I don't know. Some of you might be too young to remember this show. Life Goes On. Do you remember that show?
With Corky? Yeah.
Yeah. So Patti LuPone sang the theme song. And that was my first introduction to Obla Di Obla Da, actually, was Patti LuPone singing it. So Doug had never seen the show, but so I've always had such an affinity for that song. So if you know it at home, you can sing along, okay?
Desmond has a barrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond's sister Molly, girl, I like your face. And Molly says this as she takes him by the hand. Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Blah, la, la, how the life goes on. Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Blah, la, how the life goes on. Desmond takes a trolley to the jewelry store, buys a 20-carat golden ring, takes it back to Molly waiting at the door, and as he gives it to her, she begins to sing. Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Blah, la, la, how the life goes on. Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Blah, la, la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of Desmond and Molly Jones. Happy ever after in the marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Molly stays at home and does a pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer in the band. Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Blah, la, la, how the life goes on. Oh, blah dee, oh, blah da, life goes on. Blah, la, la, how the life goes on. In a couple of years, they have built a home sweet home, with a couple of kids running in the yard of marketplace. Desmond lets the children lend a hand. Desmond stays at home and does his pretty face, and in the evening she's a singer in the band. Oh blah dee, oh blah da, life goes on. Blah, how that life goes on. Oh blah dee, oh blah da, life goes on. Blah, how that life goes on. If you want some fun, sing oh blah dee blah da. Hey.
Thank you.
Well, this has been a total pleasure. Thank you for starting out the Tuesday
Thank
this way.
you.
And I was very tempted to say thanks for transitioning us into the weekend because now it feels like a Friday.
Oh, good.
Yep,
That's
I'm
good.
in a great mood. So thanks for doing this. Ecuador is here. There's a lot of Cyrillic typing. So there's a lot of Russia
Amazing.
is here. Ukraine
Great.
is here. Houston, Texas is here. And,
Hi, Houston. Hi, Russia. Hi, Ecuador.
Yeah, and you're going to be, so you're playing, the tour starts at City Winery, right?
Well,
the 4th?
on Sunday, I'm playing the entire Blue album, Joni Mitchell, for the 75th birthday celebration. My tour starts Monday. I leave for Europe. So I'm going to be in Europe. We're going to be in Germany, Denmark, the UK, Scotland, Ireland, Poland. So please come see us in Europe. We're there the entire month of November. And we're playing music from the White Album, music for the Blue Album, new music. And the White Album is available digitally, so you can get it on all streaming platforms and iTunes, and going to be available on CD and vinyl very soon.
Well, it is a total pleasure having both of you here. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Doug. This has been awesome.
Thanks for having us.
All right, thank you.
Bye, everybody.